and I kind of saw them throughout. Even though we didn't play a lot, we had common opponents, so we'd see them on film. The one constant has been the effort, the defense, the grit, and it's just kind of been something that's been bred into the program and something that carried over from coach to coach. And the thing is, and that's what me and Tony were talking after the game the other night. I said the one tough thing is going to be that's not the easiest place in the world to play here at Franklin Regional, and because of also the way they play. So Uniontown will have their work cut out for them, and I'm sure Coach Reed, with them, at this stage they are playing for playoff seeding tonight. So he's not going to just bow down and just, whatever happens. He's going to try to win this game. They're trying to fix what's wrong with them in the last 5 games, and I'm sure they've got a game plan in place for Isaac Ellsworth, I'm sure, tonight.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Again, this one of 2 games that our platforms also have coverage of Penn Trafford and Laurel Highlands tonight. TJ DeStefano and Steve Supert will have that game for you here on the WNBS Facebook page. And we'll get a preview of that contest with Steve when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pick up and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprouse Insurance Group. 724-437-9812 or go to Sprouseinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all
This
states.
is attorney Michael Mays of the Davis & Davis Law Firm. We have been helping injured people just like you recover millions of dollars for over 45 years. If you're hurt or injured, I want to meet you and make sure you get the money that you deserve. Call me at 724-437-2799 for your free consultation. The Davis & Davis Law Firm has been protecting our neighbors in Greene and Fayette counties for over 45 years. Go to davisanddavislaw.com or call 724-437-2799 for your free consultation.
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Because Ted Sova and Son Body and Fender Repair is concerned about our local community, Target Safety Solutions was born. Located beside the Ted Sova shop at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibration after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignment, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacement, and also inspects trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features to keep their occupants safe. That's why Target Safety Solutions originated. Their state-of-the-art facility is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. They are currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick Patricelli and Mike Thomas are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at Target Safety Solutions, 724-550-4403.
And good evening, everybody, from the Harold Horse Taylor Memorial Gymnasium at Laurel Highlands High School. High school basketball tonight as the Laurel Highlands Mustangs will host the Penn Trafford Warriors. TJ DeStefano, Steve Supert with you, and Carl Childs behind the camera tonight on our WNBS Facebook page. And our video stream sponsors are Ford of Uniontown and M&R Transit. Laurel Highlands, a 12-8 mark overall. They're 6-7 in section play, coached by John Smith in his 3rd season. And Penn Trafford, they're 11-10 overall. They're 8-5 in the section, and they are coached by Doug Kelly in his 6th season. Laurel Highlands, of course, coming off that big win on Tuesday at Uniontown, 56-54. The Mustangs have won 3 in a row. And they're fighting for their playoff lives here now, coming down to this final game. On the other side, Penn Trafford, they are coming off a win on Wednesday in non-section play, 80-49 over Trinity. And Penn Trafford has already clinched a playoff spot along with Gateway and Franklin Regional. So, Steve, a big game here tonight for Laurel Highlands. They need a win, and then we'll just have to see what else shakes out around the section if they're going to make the playoffs tonight.
Well, yeah, and it's the only thing they can control is getting a win tonight. They got to win, and I guess they got to hope for a McKeesport loss up at Gateway, and that pretty much is as simple as we could put it. There's some other scenarios that could happen that they could still get in even with a loss, but it would have to be a lot of dominoes falling the right way for them. But hey, first things first, they got to get the kids ready to play today. I think they've been playing terrific basketball. The game against Uniontown was just super exciting. It was a great community event. People came out, standing room only over there at the Uniontown gym, and it was just fantastic. And it was one of those things where, the Red Raiders needed a win as well, but they're not out of it either. They can still get in with a win tonight and some help as well. There could be a logjam tie that would put both Uniontown and Laurel Highlands in.
Yeah, so a big game for both teams here tonight. Again, both games, Uniontown and Franklin Regional. Again, that's on the radio as well as our YouTube page, and we're here on Facebook. These two teams met back in January at Penn Trafford. The Mustangs won that game 64-62 over PT. Caden Smith led the way with 19. Luke Martin had 16, and Tyrone Burton had 10 for the Mustangs. On the other side, Zach Feldman led the way for the Warriors with 18. Peyton Mastro had 15, and Caleb Dubiak had 11. And again, that was a battle back in January where the Mustangs came out victorious.
Well, they have played some pretty good basketball. Interesting, their conference record is 8-5. Mustangs 6-7, but Mustangs' overall record was 12-8.
Yes,
and their record is just 11-10. So, kind of two opposite things going on there. But the main thing, most important thing, is the section record to qualify for the playoffs. Mustangs are kind of looking up at that, and the only thing they control is get a win. And even if they don't make the playoffs, it's still, I think the kids would feel pretty good. And I know Coach John Smith would probably feel, disappointed if they didn't get in the playoffs. But if they can come out of here with a win tonight, that would just be a nice feather in their cap. And they've been playing some really good basketball. And I've been really impressed with Coach Smith and the way he runs the team is, it's a nice pattern offense. They move the ball around. And, you mentioned a couple of the big games with Martin and Smith and Burton scoring a lot of points. And it seems like it's every night it's somebody different. And that tells you he does takes what the defense gives him and makes a plan accordingly. And Jude Paccarone, he's getting 7 points a game, but where he excels is on the defensive end. He always gets the assignment of the other team's best shooter guard and does his best to shut him down. He does a fantastic job of that. And of course, the garbage man, Mr. Sevi Vecchiola, he's a scrapper. That ball that goes on the ground, he's going to be the one under the pile most of the time. And it's just fun watching him play. It's a good, fun, entertaining team to watch. And I really enjoyed the game the other night. They played against a good Uniontown team and gave them a really good run for their money and ended up getting out of there with a win.
And you mentioned earlier, Steve, this is the best under the 3 years of John Smith here for the Mustangs. Again, 12-8 in the first season. They went 2-20. Last year they were 5-17. So you could see the improvement from the first year to year 3 already.
Well, when you have a player like Gallagher here for 4 years, and it's going to be a little bit of a letdown after that. And they played some younger players, and those younger players are now juniors and seniors here. So they've got a lot of experience, and they've done really well. They're not a dominating team. I wouldn't say they could beat the best teams in Pittsburgh, but they could certainly play with a lot of teams in Pittsburgh. And they never seem like they're out of a game. They just always hang around. And they had the stretch there, TJ, where they actually were in a lot of games and tied, and then they kind of ran out of gas in that fourth quarter, and they kind of blew a couple leads and or just kind of withered away at the end. And they haven't been doing that lately. I don't know if they're going over to Casey's and eating a pregame meal before. I know they've been doing that. I know they're kind of all sports guys are superstitious, and I know they've been with school being out with all this cold weather. I know they've gone over there and had a couple of meals. Pregame breakfast meals and all that, and then come over for a shoot around. So they've been kind of in a routine, and the routine seems to be working.
Yeah. So it should be a fun game here tonight, and again, we'll be bringing it to you on our WMBS Facebook page. We'll go on around 7:15, and tip-off here is at 7:30 for Laurel Highlands and Penn Trafford. So hope you join Steve and I on our WMBS Facebook page tonight. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more of our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show here on our C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's. Uniontown Dental Associates, led by Doctors Jonathan Krisner, Jennifer Hart, Jocelyn Belitsky, and Dr. Kareem Shahama, offers a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are a convenient solution for those needing immediate care, and one of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth with implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike or phone 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates, where your smile is their priority.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a proud supporter of local high school sports. In fact, their annual charity golf outing has contributed dozens of scholarships to Fayette County students. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, wishing all of our local high school teams a great season.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and Save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin, and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4:30, and Saturdays, 8 to 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Braggs a call today, 724-439-3228, for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
Prime Rozak back here on the Browns Insurance Group pregame show. Uniontown at Franklin Regional. Laurel Highlands hosting Penn Trafford. Time now for a schedule and scoreboard. Being brought to you by Mauser's Tire Center. Need tread this winter? Don't let the winter weather slow you down. Visit Mauser's Tire today. Taking a look at some girls high school basketball scores from last night. The game you heard here on WMBS. Girls Section 2 1A action. Sarah Catholic a 1-point win over Geibel. 51-50. First loss of the season for the Lady Gators. Other Section 2 1A girls scores from last night. West Green down to Vella 57-33. It was Bishop Canevin 47, Mapletown 20, and Clareton a 43-36 win over Monessen. Other local girls scores: the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs qualified for the playoffs with a 43-36 win over Yock last night. Trinity down Uniontown 38-29. It was Jeanette 61, Fraser 36. Bell Vernon a 64-17 win over Southmoreland. It was Elizabeth Forward 48 and South Park 41. Mount Pleasant knocking off Ringgold 48-29. One local boys score from last night: Turkeyfoot Valley down Brownsville 46-36. Looking at the schedule of boys games for tonight, Connellsville on the road at Cannon Mac. That's a Section 2 6A game. Looking down at Section 1 5A, all 4 games with playoff implications. Albert Gallatin at Latrobe. Gateway hosting McKeesport, and the 2 here on WMBS. Penn Trafford at Laurel Highlands, and Franklin Regional hosting Uniontown. Down in Section 3 and 4A, Derry's at Elizabeth Forward. Greensburg-Salem hosts West Mifflin. Yock at East Allegheny. Looking at Section 4 and 3A, boys games for tonight. Charleroi at Ligonier Valley. Mount Pleasant at Waynesburg. Brownsville hosting Southmoreland tonight. Boys Section 1 2A games tonight. Bentworth at Fraser. Clareton hosting Jeanette. Riverview at California. Springdale at Greensburg Central Catholic. Section 3 2A boys games tonight. Carmichael's hosting Fort Cherry. Jefferson Morgan at Chartiers Houston. Down in Single A, Section 2 1A, Geibel scheduled to play at Monessen tonight. Sarah Catholic and Environmental Charter Neighborhood Academy hosting St. Joseph. A couple of local girls games also scheduled for tonight, including Connellsville at Cannon Mac. That game actually underway right now. And Fraser at the Ellis School tonight as well. That's a Section 4 2A girls game. Again, here on WMBS, a pair of boys games. Laurel Highlands hosting Penn Trafford. Uniontown at Franklin Regional. More ahead on our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show in just a moment.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports team and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry specialize in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. It'll be the only call you need to make. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Chris Parker Jr., what's going on at Auto Lane Hyundai?
0% financing is back. How about 0% for 60 months on 2026 all-wheel drive Hyundai Tucsons and Santa Fe? Or HMS bonus cash up to $4,000 on Santa Fe Hybrid. The only thing lower than 0% are the below zero temperatures we've had.
You're right about that.
With great Hyundai financing, over 100 new Hyundais in stock, and a affordable vehicles like the 2026 Venue Crossover and award-winning Elantra, it's easy to get away during the Hyundai Getaway Sales event.
Any leasing deals?
Lease a 26 Elantra SE for $199 per month, or 26 Kona SE Crossover for $219 a month. Just see us for details.
Plus Hyundai Assurance, America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain protection, 5-year unlimited miles roadside assistance. Autoland Hyundai, 25 East Fayette Street, downtown Uniontown, or visit their website at AutolandHyundai.com.
And remember, you'll always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
When you need notary services, trust the best. Sandy Howell Notary Services, back-to-back gold medal winner for Best Notary in Fayette County. They're here for you with extended hours to fit your schedule. Sandy Howell's also the 2025 gold medal winner for Best Title Company. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 8:30, and Saturdays, 9 to 5. Call 724-564-8955 today for Sandy Howell Notary Services, where excellence is signed and sealed.
I'm Rozak back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. 2 boys high school basketball games in our platforms tonight. Uniontown on the road at Franklin Regional. Laurel Highlands hosting Penn Trafford. And we've certainly had some exciting games on our platforms this week. It started on Tuesday. Uniontown and Laurel Highlands coming right down to the wire, tied at 54.
Twice. Down to 7 seconds left. Misdirecting traffic. Burton setting the screen. Smith up top for 3. Off the mark. Martin there. Scores on the putback. And the Mustangs win it. The Mustangs win it. 56-54. Luke Martin, the hero of the day for Laurel Highlands.
They ended up putting 0.8 of a second back on the clock with Uniontown's home run ball intercepted at midcourt by Tyrone Burton, and the Mustangs hung on for a 2-point win. Then last night, Geibel leading Sarah Catholic late by a point, and Abby Jennis coming alive for Sarah Catholic, putting the Eagles up for good.
Dabrowski will trigger it in. 19 seconds to play. Sarah Catholic down 1. Dabrowski in the corner to Spanos. Passes up on the 3. Works to her right. Up top to Dabrowski. 15 seconds left. Set near side over to Jennis. Jennis pull-up jumper. Good. With 9 seconds left. Sarah leads by 1.
Geibel had one last chance late, but Emma Larkin couldn't make it happen for the Lady Gators.
Darnell will trigger it in just to the left of us, shy of midcourt. With Geibel down 1 at 51-50, goes into Larkin. Larkin trying to go between defenders. Tough shot. Couldn't get it to go. Clever. The putback for the win. No good. And Sarah Catholic and Geibel's hopes of an undefeated season. Sarah Catholic 51. Geibel 50.
So Sarah Catholic ends Geibel's bid of an unbeaten season. The Lady Gators back in action on Saturday on the road at Avella. They'll also play a non-conference game against Carrick on Monday. So we're hoping for another exciting couple of high school basketball games on our platforms tonight. Uniontown on the road at Franklin Regional. Laurel Highlands hosting Penn Trafford. We'll talk to Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's Construction Warehouse, 724-366-8274. Or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page.
Zen's Construction Warehouse. Our surplus. Good savings.
Two Brothers Tree and Stump Service is your local, fully insured, expert tree removal and advanced tree trimming service based right in Uniontown. Brothers Jared and Justin Gibson and their team bring more than 2 decades combined experience to stump and tree removal, but also provide general clearing services and some landscaping services too. So whatever your outdoor needs are, Two Brothers is ready to help you today with customizable plans and a commitment to getting the job done right. Call them today, 724-415-9183.
Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pick up and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Amador Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school safely in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. Amador Transit is a proud sponsor of Laurel Highlands High School sports and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about Amador Transit, call them 724-439-3164, 724-439-3164, or stop by their office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown.
Fallen in love with a house? Head over heels for a home plan? Take the plunge. Apply for a mortgage loan with First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. Feeling commitment shy? Complete a mortgage pre-qualification. It's simple. 100% online, and you'll get a personalized answer within 1 business day. Then save the date for a move-in day or groundbreaking and put a key ring on it. Apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 458729. Prime Rozek back here in the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Boys High School basketball here on WMBS tonight. The Uniontown Red Raiders at Franklin Regional taking on the Panthers. Laurel Highlands also in action hosting Penn Trafford. The Red Raiders and the Mustangs both needing wins to qualify for the WPIAL playoffs. Back now with Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski. And Rob, going back to your last conference game on Tuesday, certainly a thriller with Laurel Highlands, and folks will remember for quite some time. Unfortunately, your Red Raiders ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yes, it was a thrilling game, and it was a great experience for both teams. I feel that us and Laurel Highlands next year will have probably the most players coming back if you look at who's going to lose people in the section. So again, it was a really good game. We were fortunate to win on Laurel's court, and Laurel was fortunate to win on our court. So they deserve credit. But again, it was our kids battled so hard the entire time, just like Laurel Highlands. We were able to tie it up, and fortunately for Laurel Highlands, Luke made a nice tip back in, and that happens more than you think. And if you look at NBA or NCAA. Jim Valvana's team, a lot of times things like that happen. But again, it was a great high school game. Game was over. Laurel Highlands celebrated like they should have, and then everybody lined up and shook hands. So that was a great sportsmanship on both teams. And now we're going to see what we can do Friday. We always talk about there's 14 games in the section. If we win Friday, we're going to be where we want to be. And like we said early in the year, we started out, we lost some really tough games in a row, and really we've really come back to give ourselves a chance. So our kids deserve a lot of credit.
And with Franklin Regional coming up on Friday, certainly a lot of wild playoff scenarios exist to determine whether your Red Raiders will be in or out of the WPIAL playoffs come the end of the week.
Yes, it is. And like we said, we've been a good road team. We expect Franklin to play a really good basketball game. We'll have scouted well. And the one thing we win, we're in, the way it looks at. But like the tiebreakers, we're not sure. So over the years, we're very, I'm not saying to be arrogant, but when we win as much as we have, we don't really look at these playoff scenarios much because we're way clinched by now. But this is a different thing for us, and it's a great experience. And we want our kids to get in there, and we're going to do everything possible for them to win a game. Some of the tiebreakers, like we were talking previously, we're not even sure how some of the tiebreakers work. I know head-to-head, but whenever there's 3 or 4 teams, if you look at the rules, different things could happen. But you can't worry about that. I told the players the other night we had to win 1 out of 2 games this week, and unfortunately we didn't win against Laurel Highlands in a great game. But if we beat Franklin Regional, team we already beat once, we should be in the playoffs.
That was Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski. The Red Raiders in action at Franklin Regional taking on the Panthers. Laurel Highlands also hosting Penn Trafford. And we'll talk to the head coach of the Mustangs, John Smith, when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
That sneeze was in a different zip code, and I still felt the germs.
Relax, Randy. I went to Montgomery Medical. I'm fully shielded.
Like a flu shot?
Flu, COVID, the works. If you haven't caught up on your shots yet, they'll get you sorted in minutes. It's basically a suit of armor, but with less clanking. Then do the double shot. After Montgomery Medical, head over to Renew You MediSpa. I got their immunity IV drip.
A MediSpa?
You relax, you hydrate, and you give your immune system a VIP upgrade.
Montgomery Medical, a family tradition of family medicine.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Sova & Son Body and Fender Repair. Family owned and operated for 63 years and providing quality, reliable service. Ted Sova & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They'll blueprint your vehicle for repair and work with your insurance company. With their environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Sova & Son not only cares for our community and children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's their goal to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way. So bring your vehicle over to Sova. Call 724-437-2351. Now Ted Sova proudly introduces his new company, Target Safety Solutions, Atlas Road in Hopwood, providing vehicle alignments, calibrations, minor mechanical repairs, state inspections, including trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Safety, our target, your solution. Check their website at targetsafetysolutionsllc.com. Ted Sova is proud to support local high school sports.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering UPA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas, open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Does your car sound like it's saying, "Trade me in, trade me in," every time you start it up? Well, go to Ford of Uniontown and trade it in. That's right, your Uniontown Ford dealer is ready to assist you with a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV purchase. Ford of Uniontown has all the deals, all the inventory, and they are ready to deal. It has never been a better time to buy a Ford. Service is their top priority. No matter where you purchase your Ford car or truck, Ford of Uniontown will be happy to service it for you. They offer Ford-trained technicians, Ford-certified parts and service, 1-year, 12,000-mile parts warranties, and new state-of-the-art service equipment. Call or stop in today to see the hometown service of Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 West across from Applebee's. So listen to your car the next time you hear it say, "Trade me in, trade me in." Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 at the top of the hill.
Prime Roseneck back here on the Browns Insurance Group pregame show. Uniontown and Franklin Regional. Laurel Highlands hosting Penn Trafford. Back with the head coach of the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, John Smith. And John, what an exciting win Tuesday over Laurel Highlands. Now an opportunity to get into the WPIAL playoffs with a win over Penn Trafford tonight.
Yeah, big win for the boys there on Tuesday. I thought we had a pretty good game plan going in, and I thought the boys executed pretty well. Caden had a heck of a game. He doesn't seem to shy away from the moment, so to speak. So, it was exciting. It was a great atmosphere. A lot of people in the community were there, and it was. I was glad to be a part of it. That's what high school basketball is supposed to be all about.
Talk about that final sequence.
Well, we got the ball. I called a timeout there once we got the ball over half court. I kind of went over with the kids, I had an idea.
what I wanted to do. I really, we have a couple sets that we like to run, in the half court, coming out of a, a last second situation type of play. But Caden was playing so well, I really didn't want to take the ball out of his hands. So basically, I just kind of wanted to put him in there, put Luke and someone else down underneath the hoop, somewhere close, short corner wise, and then, let Caden read the defense and react off the pick and roll. And, I did tell the boys, they were teasing me, I was telling them no threes. And that was more, I didn't want to go out and rush, take a three-point shot with 7 or 8 seconds left on the clock, and then get a long rebound and call timeout, and still have 3 seconds to score the ball in the half court. So, I couldn't be mad at Caden. I think, the Raiders were sitting there waiting for him. The guy guarding him went underneath the screen, and he had a good look at it. He had a good look at it. I think that was a better shot than if he would have tried to get downhill. I know Sheffy was right there in the paint waiting for him. And, he kind of elevated. And I don't think he got it off right in rhythm. And it came up with this wee little short there. And Luke was right there, right place, right time. And, the place went crazy. It was special to be a part of it.
And now moving on, one final regular season game, a must-win tonight against Penn Trafford. The only tiebreak really going against you is obviously against McKee Sports. You want to avoid being in any head-to-head side situations with them, but if you can take care of business tonight against Penn Trafford, you should be in pretty good shape.
Well, I hope so. We had 2 really close games with McKee Sports this year. One in particular at our place. Where, I think that was the game after the Waynesburg game. I believe we shot 18 for 18 from the free throw line at Waynesburg and then came home. And I think we missed 11 free throws against McKeesport, and I think we lost by 2 points. And, in this section, and, it can come back and bite us. So, we definitely need to, we need to take care of business tonight. I know Penn Trafford's going to come out. With those boys, they're scrappy. It was a dog fight down at their place, and I'm anticipating a battle tonight.
Coach, again, congrats on the win Tuesday. Best of luck tonight. Hope to see your Mustangs in the postseason.
All right, Brian, I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's Laurel Highlands head coach John Smith. The Mustangs at home taking on Penn Trafford. Uniontown at Franklin Regional. However, this day in Uniontown basketball history segment for you next.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are proud residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and more. Experienced therapists providing quality rehabilitation close to home. Convenient hours, accessible location, all major insurances accepted. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access. 724-437-7500. Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Casey's Sports Cafe, located at 243 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown and owned by the Vernon family, wants you to know they have new hours. Monday and Friday from 7 to 3, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 to 7, and Saturday and Sunday, 7 to 2. Come on into Casey's and check out their new menu ideas and entrees. They can also cater your next event. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Casey's is the place to eat. Call 724-550-4126. Casey's, the best in Fayette County.
For funeral services from pre-need to at-need, burial or cremation, call Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 136 North Gallatin Avenue in a beautifully restored historic home. Family-owned and operated, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory offers a variety of affordable services, traditional, cremation with viewing and simple cremation, plus warmth, convenience, and ample parking. And they are ready to assist you. Best wishes to all of our local teams from the Gates family and the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and Save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Derby's Riverside Ford is pleased to announce that we've been awarded Ford Motor Company's highest honor.
The President's Award is only presented to those top-performing Ford dealerships that exhibit quality business practices and Ford's core principles. Dealerships nationwide competed for this honor, but only 10% of all dealerships achieved the President's Award.
Dealers must exceed customers' expectations every day and achieve the highest levels of performance. The pursuit of excellence requires passion, tenacity, and hard work in both sales and service.
The Thurby family and our employees have earned the President's Award 23 times and would like to thank our customers for scoring us the highest in the Pittsburgh region for customer satisfaction. Remember, victories achieved each time a customer translates into a lifelong relationship, and that's a celebration of excellence.
Please stop by and visit Thurby's Riverside Ford and experience the Thurby difference.
Thurby's Riverside Ford, 1 mile past the casino at Nemacolin.
Tipping it off tonight, the Franklin Regional Panthers hosting the Uniontown Red Raiders. Here's your starting lineup. Being brought to you.
And good evening, everybody, from the Harold Horse Taylor Memorial Gymnasium here at Laurel Highlands High School. Time for high school basketball on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live as the Laurel Highlands Mustangs host the Penn Trafford Warriors. TJ DeStefano, Steve Suprick with you. Carl Childs is behind the camera on our WMBS Facebook page, and our video stream sponsors are Ford of Uniontown and M&R Transit. The Mustangs 12-8 overall, and they are 6-7 in the conference, coached by John Smith in his 3rd season. Penn Trafford 11-10 overall, 8-5 in section play, and they're coached by Doug Kelly in his 6th season. Penn Trafford has already clinched a playoff spot along with Franklin Regional and Gateway, while Laurel Highlands is in a 4-way tie with Uniontown. I just went blank. Latrobe and McKeesport. So it's a must-win here tonight, Steve, for Laurel Highlands. They are hoping for a McKeesport loss because that's the only team that they don't have the tiebreaker over.
Yeah, so it's and I know you got your Command Central over there. You're going to be watching the game, so
folks, if he gets a little distracted, he might be watching that McKeesport game. That's the game that really the Mustangs are concerned about. They have, they got to win either way. And no matter what Uniontown does, it really doesn't affect them because they would still both go because they'd be still tied. They split the series during the season head-to-head. But the McKeesport one is the problem because they lost both times to McKeesport. So they need a McKeesport loss, and which is very possible. They're playing against Gateway. So, so let's hope for the best on that. Not to root against anybody, but we got to root if we're rooting for Laurel Highlands and Uniontown. And Uniontown needs the same thing. They need a McKeesport loss as well. So if you're a Uniontown LH fan, you got to root for the Gateway Gators tonight. And, so we'll see there. But we got our game to worry about here as the Mustangs taking their final warm-ups. And I'm going to get the officials here from Jason Taylor down there. I know one of the guys is Craig Mankins, former head coach at Greensburg-Salem, golf pro at Hannistown used to be. And but the other two gentlemen I do not know. So Jason's he's writing that down. TJ's going to bring it up to me. So we'll have the officials.
All right. And I'll say that our pregame show is brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes. They'll get you ready for the game. They're located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Call 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. We're also on the South Union Township Sports Network. And our sponsors there are Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group and agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute and physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank and South Union Township supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. We're going to go getting ready now for our starting lineups, and they are brought to you by SWGI Specialists, now U.S. Digestive Health at Uniontown, a different name but the same team, providing the same exceptional digestive care to our communities. Wishing the best of luck to our Fayette County teams, and Steve has those starting lineups.
Okay, for the Warriors from Penn Trafford, starting at guard, a 5'11 senior, number 1, Tyler Boss. At guard, a 6-foot senior, number 2, Ben Leonard. At guard, a 6'3 senior, number 3, Peyton Mastro. At forward, a 6'5, that's right, 6'5 senior forward, number 23, Ethan McDonald. And another big guy, 6'4 senior forward guard, number 35, Zachary Feldman. For the Mustangs coming in tonight, starting the usual starting lineup, we have number 1, a 6'2 senior guard, number 1, Luke Martin. At guard, a 5'10 junior, number 5, Caden Smith. At guard, a 6-foot junior, number 10, Jude Packrone. At guard, or forward, a 6-foot senior, number 22, Sevi Vecchiola. And at forward, a 6'2 junior, number 35, Tyrone Burton. And the officials.
Go ahead.
Craig Mankins, Jake Ryan, and Jim Hippa. That's the way he wrote it down and spelled it. He wasn't quite sure. He's the head referee. So those are our officials tonight. And they're gonna special recognition for Melvin Sepik, Bev Beal before the anthem. So that'll be coming up soon.
All right. And we're going to have basketball here soon as well. Laurel Highlands and Penn Trafford on our WMBS Facebook page. We'll take a break, and we'll be coming back here with the opening tip-off of tonight's game on our C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
The best pizza in town is at Little E's Al Ultra, Uniontown's newest restaurant with all the organic crust, classic or gluten-free, all organic sauces, all natural meats and toppings, and a variety of specialty pizzas, including vegan options. More than pizza, Little E's has hearty homemade soups, appetizers, calzones, and strombolis, plus a variety of salads with vegan and gluten-free options. Open Wednesday and Thursday 11 to 9, Friday and Saturday until 9:30. Phone 724-880-6012 or stop in Little E's 7 West South Street across from a parking garage.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office?
Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowell's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowellsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are proud residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and more. Experienced therapists providing quality rehabilitation close to home. Convenient hours, accessible location, all major insurances accepted. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access. 724-437-7500.
The North Union Township Recreation Center and Supervisors Rob Tupta, Kurt Matthews, and Ron Landman are proud sponsors of the Laurel Highlands High School basketball team. The North Union Rec Center wishes the Mustangs and the Lady Mustangs the best of luck this season. For information on North Union Township Rec Center volleyball, basketball, and soccer leagues, please phone 724-438-7350 or visit their website at northunionreccenter.com.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown. Doctors Calabrese, Hoppy, Lorenz, and I want to wish the very best to all our local hoops teams this season and remind everyone that our team of board-certified specialists are highly committed to provide the highest quality of care for any and all gastrointestinal and liver problems. Call us at 724-437-7677.
Hello, this is Gary Frankhauser of the law firm of Davis & Davis. One of the most important investments that one can make is the purchase of their home. We at Davis & Davis have vast experience in handling all aspects of these transactions, including the review of contracts, the title examinations, and finalizing all aspects of the closing process to make sure our clients have a smooth and hassle-free experience. If you'd like our help in these transactions, please contact us at Davis & Davis, 724-437-2799.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering new PA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
And back here at Laurel Highlands High School, getting set for the Mustangs and the Warriors tonight. And the starting lineup's going to be introduced here for both teams. And again, a big game. Laurel Highlands needs a win and a McKeesport loss. And hopefully that'll get them into the playoffs. Again, Penn Trafford has already clinched. Gateway is your section champ. Penn Trafford is also in, along with Franklin Regional.
That's interesting because Franklin Regional can't really improve their standings, I don't think, and they're going to play the Red Raiders. So you wonder if they'll, rest some people or not. But like we talked about earlier, it's such a long time between games. I don't think you need to worry about resting anybody. Yeah. More injury than anything. But
and here we go. Lights go off, and they're going to have the introductions of the Laurel Highlands team.
Yeah, this is neat. I haven't seen them do this before.
Yes, the first time they've done this year. Yeah, it's cool. A new added thing doing here this year at Laurel Highlands.
Gateway does this. And the students across the way have flashlights. And if Carl's iris is wide open, if he can see it on the screen, I guess you can. But So it should be a good one, TJ. This is, the Mustangs are going to not probably know what's going on. I'm sure the word will filter down there if Gateway builds a lead, but they have to worry. They can't be kind of looking over their shoulder. They got to worry about these Warriors from Penn Trafford who coming in with an 8 and 5 section mark. So they've, they lost to Laurel Highlands by 15 points up there on their home floor. So they are out for revenge and try to knock the Mustangs out of the playoffs.
Yep, lights back on. Actually, no, they only Laurel Highlands only beat them by 2. 64-62,
okay.
Yeah, back on the 13th of January, yeah. So the lights are back on, and we are just about set to go for basketball. Again, the starters again here for Penn Trafford. It's Boss, Leonard, Mastro, McDonald, and Feldman. For Laurel Highlands, it's Martin, Smith, Pacrone, Vecchiola, and Burton. And we're again on our WMBS Facebook page here tonight. The Mustangs in the home whites. Penn Trafford is in the away greens, and we are underway as the Mustangs go left to right here in the first half, and PT going right to left on our WMBS Facebook page. Mustangs with the ball, Martin with it. Dribbling, go ahead.
Penn Trafford in man-to-man, tight man-to-man defense.
Burton now back out to Smith. Smith right side coming the whole way in. Throws it into Vecchiola. He tries to pick it up on the floor. It is loose. Vecchiola falls on it, and then they call it travel.
And he rolled around, and that one of the things we talked about is scrappy Vecchiola. There's a loose ball on the ground. He's the one down there in the bottom, and he was there first play of the game or first possession. He's on the floor.
So PT with it now, coming up on just about a minute into the contest. Scoreless. Feldman inside to McDonald. He is going to be fouled inside.
That's something to watch for now. First possession defensively for the Mustangs, and Burton picks up a quick foul, and they're playing that zone, and he just tried to tap that ball away, and he got called for the foul.
There's Feldman from along the right baseline, missed the shot. Vecchiola on the rebound. And Smith brings it up for the Mustangs. Still scoreless, just a minute into the contest. Smith on the left side, now Martin. Martin drives in, stops, pops, and rolls off. McDonald on the rebound. And the Warriors bring it up. Boss with it. At the top of the key. Over to Leonard, back to Boss. They go back and forth. Now Boss. He'll get it to Mastro. He pulls it out on the right side. Leonard and now Mastro going into Feldman. Along the baseline, McDonald knocks a man over.
Wow.
And they're calling the foul on Vecchiola.
Wow, that's a tough one there. Vecchiola just standing there. He was a little bit underneath the basket, but they call the foul. That's 2 touch fouls so far against the Mustangs.
And Ethan McDonald at the line for the Warriors, and we have our first points of the game. It's now 1-0 PT. McDonald averages 11.5 a game. He's 63% from the foul line. And he makes both of them. It's a 2-0 lead for Penn Trafford. With 6:20 to go here in the first. Smith quickly ahead, loses it, but regains the ball. Smith into the lane. Right side, Martin on the way for a 3. Too strong. Rebound up in the air. Tipped into the hands of Burton, and he finishes.
Well, good job keeping the ball alive. Vecchiola down there, Pacrone tipped it over to Burton and just lays it in.
So we're tied at 2 with 5:54 to go in the first. There's Leonard. Long 3 from Mastro. Too strong. Fight for the rebound. It's tracked down by Pacrone. Here come the Mustangs. Smith going coast to coast. A finger roll won't go, and McDonald pulls down the rebound, going the other way. Here's Mastro. It's a 2-on-2. Kicks it back out. Leonard stops and pops from about 12, and it's good, and we have a 4-2 lead for PT. First points for Leonard of the game. Now Smith with it for the Mustangs. Hands it to Martin. Vecchiola on the left wing. Inside on the blocks left, it's Burton. Burton drives in. Cross-court it to Smith. Too strong on the three. Pack Road had a hand on the rebound, but lost it. Here's Leonard now, left side. Now it's Feldman and Boss. Going into Feldman. Nice pass to McDonald. Can't get it to go. It was blocked from behind by Martin.
Well, bad pass that time. Very rarely from Smith.
Oh, and then they turn it right back over. Mastro turns it back over. Packrone, white ring for three. It's good. Jude Packrone. And the Mustangs lead 5-4. 4:25 to go in the first. Nice ball movement here. McDonald under the basket, off the glass and good. He's got 4 points, and it is 6-5 PT. Now at the other end, we're going to have a foul here on the Warriors.
That could be on Feldman. It is.
It is. So that's his first, team's first.
Some mass substitutions, like a line change in hockey here. You got Trent Brown comes in, and Ponko, number 4.
Burton gets the pass inside, and he finishes it, his 4th point. And the Mustangs back in front, 7-6. Though McDonald lost it along the baseline, picks it up, gets it back to Feldman. He tried a little finger roll, and it falls off the front rim. Martin, a 3-on-2. Martin the whole way in, shot, score, and a foul. Luke Martin's going to have a chance at a 3-point play.
That's on Ponko, I believe, number 4. And Caden Smith checked out of the game for Nick Crouch.
Luke Martin makes the 3-point play, and it's a 10-6 advantage for Laurel Highlands with 3:43 to go in the first. PT with it. Left side Boss into the corner. Feldman tipped along the way. Crouch had it, lost it, and then the Warriors, Ponko turns it back over. Crouch with it now. Oh, and it's thrown away, and Feldman on the steal. Feldman thought about slamming it, but he just lays it up and in, and it is good. His first points. It's now 10-8. Now at the other end, Vecchiola has it blocked out of bounds by Feldman.
Vecchiola tried to pump fake, get him up in the air, and then he got the shot blocked, but he'd have been better off just putting that right up as soon as he caught it, but just couldn't gather himself.
So it's Mustang ball with a 2-point lead. 3:04 to go here in the third. And he just gets it in. It's going to be a foul here on PT.
It's going to be on Tyler Boss. And fortunate for the Mustangs there, that one could have been a turnover.
So Smith with it now. 3 minutes to go, first quarter. 10-8, Laurel Highlands leads. Smith has it stolen. He had it stolen, but he got it back. And then he turns it over, threw it right to Feldman, ahead to Boss. Boss the whole way in, and he throws it up, and it goes down, and we're tied at 10. A lot of turnovers here in the early going by both sides. Burton at the other end has it popped out of his hand. It goes out. It was off of PT. Stays with Laurel Highlands.
Very physical battle so far. Teams playing pretty hard defense, forcing turnovers.
Packrone to Martin at the foul line. Martin tries to drive. He'll go down the lane in traffic, throws it up. No good on the shot, and PT has the rebound. Here's Feldman. Long cross court to Boss, drives the left baseline, and he throws it off of Packrone. It'll stay with PT.
Coach Doug Kelly over there for the Warriors, screaming at his team.
Feldman with it now. Coming up on the 2-minute mark of this first quarter. Ponko at center. Entry pass to Boss. Nothing along the left baseline. Double team, gets it to Feldman. Feldman stops, pops off the rim. And the rebound, McDonald underneath. And now Boss picks it up off the floor and puts it up and in.
It's like a hot potato. They were stabbing at it with a fork, and nobody could grab it.
12-10 in favor of PT. No good on the shot at the other end by Martin. It's on the floor, and the Warriors pick it up. Here's Boss. Now Feldman, right wing. Nothing on the perimeter. Into Boss, and it's knocked away. Burton comes up with the steal. Going the other way. Smith the whole way in. Oh, and it rolls right off.
Yeah, he had Packron for a layup, and he didn't throw it to him. And he just missed a, little floater.
So we have 1:10 to go in the first, and the Warriors lead 12-10. And it's the Warriors' ball. Boss left side. Goes around the perimeter. Ponko into Feldman. Foul line. He goes down the lane, dumps it off. Shot too strong inside by Jacob Briggs. Loose out on the floor. Picked up by Ponko. He drives in. Back to Feldman. Into Briggs. Shot off the glass. He gets his own rebound.
There had to be a foul somewhere in there.
Feldman the whole way in, untouched, and he puts it in.
I mean, there could have been 6 fouls called in that possession. Most of them on the Mustangs, a couple on Penn Trafford, but the officials, I don't know if they swallowed their whistles for lunch today, but they just, they didn't make a call, did they?
No, they didn't. PT up by 4, 14-10. Final 15 seconds here. They can hold for the final shot. Smith, clear path to the basket. He puts it in. First points for Smith. 14-12. Warriors by 2. Now they can get the final shot knocked out of Boss's hands, and that's going to do it for the first quarter as it's Laurel Highlands, Penn Trafford 14 and Laurel Highlands 12. We'll be back with more on our C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
And interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
And back here at Laurel Highlands High School, Penn Trafford leads Laurel Highlands 14-12. TJ DeStefano, Steve Suprick with you on our WMBS Facebook page. Carl Childs is behind the camera. And again, our video stream sponsors, Ford of Uniontown and M&R Transit, as we get ready to start the second quarter. PT basketball. Ponko with it. Him and Mastro go back and forth. Now Ponko to Briggs, back to Ponko. Cross-court pass, that's Dubiak in there. Again, working it around the perimeter of the Warriors. There's the entry pass to Feldman, trapped along the baseline. Double team, gets it out of there though, and then it's going to be kicked.
I think it was off of Penn Trafford, but they're going to give it to them. It looked like it hit, Mastro's foot as he was coming through the lane. He dribbled it off his foot, but they give it back to him.
Comes in long, back into the backcourt, and Mastro tracks it down. Hands it to Dubiak. Now Dubiak with it. Going to the left side, nothing there. Back on the right side now, there's the entry to Feldman. Feldman, through 3 players, goes to the basket, miss it, and Burton rips down the rebound. Martin ahead to Packron, stops along the right baseline. Well, it was an air ball.
He's better off shooting that 3. Those kids are so much better at the 3-pointers than those 15, 12-footers anymore.
Feldman almost turns it over, gets it back to McDonald, turnaround from the lane, no good. Burton another rebound.
Well, Burton's going to be exhausted at halftime.
Still 14-12, 6:34 to go here in the second. PT by 2. Now at the other end, Smith throws it up, won't go. And it's picked up on the floor on the rebound by Mastro. Mastro, coast to coast, throws it up, and it goes off the back of the iron, and that's the first points for Mastro. It's a 16-12 advantage for the Warriors. Smith with it now. Smith right side, hands it to Martin. Martin, entry, the right blocks to Burton. Burton, dribbling, goes to the lane. Cross court, 3-ball is good for Jude Packrone. He's got a pair of trays, and it's 16-15. Laurel Highlands down 1. Missed at the other end by the Warriors. Burton another rebound. Smith brings it up, stands at center.
He's got to have at least 10 rebounds already. We don't keep track of the rebounds, but he's got a bunch of them.
Yeah, he's been a machine underneath. Burton. Now Burton with it. Now Martin on the left side. Looking, nothing there. Goes around to Revac. Now Burton right wing. Top of the key, Packrone. Now Smith. Coming down to the 5-minute mark now. PT up by 1. Revac with it now on the left. And an offensive foul. Yep, they're going to call an offensive foul on Laurel Highlands under the bucket.
Smith trying to go through a screen and just ran over. And he's not the thickest player out there, right? He's a little skinny guy. He's tall, but he's thin. And he just ran over one of those Penn Trafford players right in the middle of the lane. It's just his first foul, but they didn't even get to get a shot off in that possession.
Still down by 1. PT with it. Right side, that's Leonard. He's going to throw up the 3. No good. Easy rebound there, picked up by Revac. And now Martin will bring it up.
Crouch comes into the game for Smith. So now they're going to have Martin handle the ball up top.
Now Packrone with it. Tightly guarded.
Yeah, very good defense by Penn Trafford.
And they're right on it. Martin now trying to get away. He'll stop and pop, too strong. Crouch, a big rebound.
Yeah, good hustle by Crouch.
Now Packrone, left blocks. Here's Revac along the baseline, kicks it out. 3-ball is blocked. And it comes back down. Burton gets it though. Inside Packrone, and he's fouled.
They're going to call foul on number 5, Brown. And that one, of all the fouls they could have called, that one looked like it was a lot of, it was all ball, didn't it?
It did. So Jude Packrone to the line, 53%, makes the first.
And Packrone's keeping the Mustangs in this game.
Now he has 7 points now. Makes them both. And it is 17-16 now. Mustangs by 1.
Yeah, it should be 17, but
yep. There it is.
Yeah, there it goes.
3:52 to go. PT with it. Throwing it along the baseline over to Boss on the left side. Now Leonard. Back to Boss. They go back and forth. Here comes Leonard. Nothing along the baseline. Has to go back out to Boss.
It's an odd lineup now. You don't have Burton or Smith in the game. Revac's in there and Crouch. Mustangs playing really good defense, though. This has been a physical game. I think Coach Smith knows he's got to rest some of his guys. A 5-second call.
Yeah, on PT. It's a timeout.
Yeah, called a timeout.
Timeout for Penn Trafford, down 17-16 with 3:19 to go here in the second. We'll be back with more on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
This is attorney Michael Mays of the Davis & Davis Law Firm. We have been helping injured people just like you recover millions of dollars for over 45 years. If you're hurt or injured, I want to meet you and make sure you get the money that you deserve. Call me at 724-437-2799 for your free consultation. The Davis & Davis Law Firm has been protecting our neighbors in Greene and Fayette counties for over 45 years. Go to davisanddavislaw.com or call 724-437-2799 for your free consultation.
All right, back here at Laurel Highlands High School, Mustangs lead 17-16. I want to give some score updates here. We have Gateway leading McKeesport 8-6, and Franklin Regionals leading Uniontown 26-20. And that scoreboard was brought to you by Mauser's Tire. Need tread this winter. Don't let the weather slow you down. Visit Mauser's Tire today. Albert Gallatin and Uniontown, Latrobe just getting underway. And we're going to have a jump ball call here.
Wow.
And it's going to
He is not happy. Coach Smith not happy. I think that's Mankins that make that call. That's the quickest jump ball I've ever seen. And now the Mustangs get it, but it switches the arrow.
2:56 to go here in the half. And the Mustangs a 1-point lead. They have the ball inside to Revac.
Oh, why did he dribble it? Just shoot it.
Packrone. Now Martin. Martin's going to drive the baseline. Goes the whole way over to the left side to Crouch. Crouch back to Packrone. Packrone right side. Throws it up way off the mark. And McDonald has the rebound, then he's fouled. Had it knocked out of his hands. They're going to get Packrone here, I believe.
They do.
And that's his first.
That Gateway McKeesport game's tied 8-8. And there are only 16 seconds left in the second quarter, so that's a low-scoring game.
That is.
Unless that score hub is wrong.
PT with it now, down 1 here. Mastro with it. Cross courts it to Boss. Boss, nothing. Now Leonard and Boss go back and forth. Now Mastro tipped off of Martin. Stay with PT. Feldman coming back in for the Warriors. And out will go Brown. 2:11 to go. Mustangs lead at 17-16. McDonald in the lane. Little finger roll up and in for Ethan McDonald.
McDonald and Feldman are pretty good around the basket.
They are. Warriors back in front by 1, 18-17. Under 2 to go. Crouch goes back out to Smith, who's back in. Smith right side comes in. Nothing there. Back out to Crouch. Pass into Burton. Burton in the lane. Goes back out to Crouch. And now back to Smith to set things up near center.
Just exhausting for the Mustangs to get an open look. The defense is just so good.
It is. 3 ball off the rim from Crouch. And getting the rebound was Tyler Boss. Here come the Warriors. Boss over to Leonard. His 3 is around and off. Burton the easy rebound. Here come the Mustangs. Smith off the rim, gets his own rebound, saves it in, back to Burton. Cross court to Martin. Drives the baseline. Martin, nothing there, has to go back to Burton. Now Smith, right side for 3, rattles it in. Caden Smith. He's got 5, and it's a 20-18 for Laurel Highlands.
If you're just watching this game and not looking at the score, you'd swear Penn Trafford was up by 15, wouldn't you?
I agree, Steve. There's a miss there by the Warriors. Now Smith has it. The Mustangs can hold for the final shot here with 33 seconds left.
It just seems like the Mustangs are working so much harder to score than Penn Trafford, but somehow, some way, they're scratching and clawing and have a 2-point lead.
20 seconds left. They go to double Smith, and he turns it over, and they will call a foul here.
Yeah, he just got himself in a double teamed, and nobody came to help him, but Smith cannot stop dribbling right there in that front corner there, just across the timeline. He put himself into harm's way. And the foul goes on Vecchiola. That's his second, so you got to be careful.
Now Penn Trafford can get the final shot here with 10 seconds. Boss with it at center. Down to 6. Boss with 3. Into the corner, Leonard for a 3 off the rim, and that'll be the end of the first half here as Laurel Highlands leads Penn Trafford by the score of 20-18. We'll be back with our halftime show, which is sponsored by Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. It's the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowls Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowlsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Uniontown Dental Associates, led by Doctors Jonathan Krisner, Jennifer Haar, Jocelyn Belitsky, and Dr. Kareem Shahama, offers a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are a convenient solution for those needing immediate care, and one of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth with implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike or phone 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates, where your smile is their priority.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are proud residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and more. Experienced therapists providing quality rehabilitation close to home. Convenient hours, accessible location, all major insurances accepted. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access. 724-437-7500.
The North Union Township Recreation Center and Supervisors Rob Tupta, Kurt Matthews, and Ron Landman are proud sponsors of the Laurel Highlands High School basketball team. The North Union Rec Center wishes the Mustangs and the Lady Mustangs the best of luck this season. For information on North Union Township Rec Center volleyball, basketball, and soccer leagues, please phone 724-438-7350 or visit their website at northunionreccenter.com. The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry specialize in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. It'll be the only call you need to make. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results. Fallen in love with a house? Head over heels for a home plan? Take the plunge. Apply for a mortgage loan with First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. Feeling commitment shy? Complete a mortgage pre-qualification. It's simple. 100% online and you'll get a personalized answer within one business day. Then save the date for a move-in day or groundbreaking and put a key ring on it. Apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 458729.
And back here at Laurel Highlands High School, it's halftime with Laurel Highlands leading Penn Trafford 20-18. TJ DeStefano, Steve Suprick with you, and Carl Childs behind the camera on our WMBS Facebook page, and it is brought to you by Ford of Uniontown and M&R Transit. The halftime show, it is sponsored by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. In time for the halftime stats, they are courtesy of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Steve?
Okay, thanks for the Warriors from Penn Trafford. Tyler Boss with 4 points. Ben Leonard with 2. Peyton Mastro with 2. Ethan McDonald, all of his points coming around the paint there with 6 points, and Feldman with 4. They scored 14 of the first, but just 4 in the second for 18 at the half. For the Mustangs, offense is a little bit it's tight on both ends, and the Mustangs ended up with a 20-18 halftime lead, and Luke Martin finishes with 3 points, Caden Smith with 5, Jude Paccaron with 8 points, and Burton with 4. They scored 12 in the first, just 8 in the second for a 20-18 halftime lead. And TJ, it's been a really defensive-minded game, and both teams are struggling to put the ball in the hoop. Yeah, we've seen a lot of turnovers as well. It's been sloppy at times, and it's been a defensive struggle, as you mentioned, Steve. And again, only 20-18. The Mustangs lead it here at the break, and those halftime stats were courtesy of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Let me see here what other scores I have right now. Still at halftime at McKeesport. Yeah. Or Gateway. Yes, and they do not have the score up on their thing right now. It's 8-8. I just reported that. Okay. I got that on my phone here, so you can look at the other two. All right, so again, our scoreboard is brought to you by Mauser's Tire. Don't let the winter weather slow you down. Call Mauser's Tire today, 724-245-2410. As Steve mentioned, Gateway McKeesport, that's 8-8 at the half. Also at the half, Franklin Regional 34, Uniontown 23, and first quarter, Latrobe 16, Albert Gallatin 13. So that is, again, the out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Mauser's Tire. Need tread this winter? Don't let the weather slow you down. Visit Mauser's Tire today. Here at Laurel Highlands, it is the Mustangs in front of Penn Trafford, 20-18. We'll take a break, and we'll be coming back with the second half here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown. Doctors Calabrese, Hoppy, Lorenz, and I want to wish the very best to all our local hoops teams this season and remind everyone that our team of board-certified specialists are highly committed to provide the highest quality of care for any and all gastrointestinal and liver problems. Call us at 724-437-7677.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
This is attorney Michael Mays of the Davis & Davis Law Firm. We have been helping injured people just like you recover millions of dollars for over 45 years. If you're hurt or injured, I want to meet you and make sure you get the money that you deserve. Call me at 724-437-2799 for your free consultation. The Davis & Davis Law Firm has been protecting our neighbors in Greene and Fayette counties for over 45 years. Go to davisanddavislaw.com or call 724-437-2799 for your free consultation.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
When you need notary services, trust the best. Sandy Howell Notary Services, back-to-back gold medal winner for Best Notary in Fayette County. They're here for you with extended hours to fit your schedule. Sandy Howell's also the 2025 gold medal winner for Best Title Company. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 8:30, and Saturdays, 9 to 5. Call 724-564-8955 today for Sandy Howell Notary Services, where excellence is signed and sealed.
The best pizza in town is at Little E's Al Altre, Uniontown's newest restaurant with all the organic crust, classic or gluten-free, all organic sauces, all natural meats and toppings, and a variety of specialty pizzas, including vegan options. More than pizza, Little E's has hearty homemade soups, appetizers, calzones, and strombolis, plus a variety of salads with vegan and gluten-free options. Open Wednesday and Thursday 11 to 9, Friday and Saturday until 9:30. Phone 724-880-6012 or stop in Little E's 7 West South Street across from a parking garage.
TJ DeStefano, Steve Suprick back with you. Carl Childs on the camera here, 20-18, Laurel Highlands over Penn Trafford. Our game also tonight on the South Union Township Sports Network, and that is brought to you by Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group and Agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute and physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank and South Union Township supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. And Penn Trafford ties the game, and that was Feldman with his 6 point. We're tied at 20.
Smith with an inside the arc jumper, tied back up.
That's his 7th point. And the Mustangs go back in front, 22-20, just underway in the third. Warriors in the green, trimmed in the gold. They're going left to right. Inside, that shot rolls off inside. And the rebound for the Mustangs. Mustangs going right to left in the home whites, trimmed in the blue and the red. Burton, back out to Smith, now Martin. Burton at the foul line, coming down the lane. Burton, he can't get it to go. Feldman has a hand on it, saves it back in, but throws it right to Vecchiola, who puts it up and in. First points for Sevi Vecchiola. That's a 4-point lead.
Fortunate there, he was just falling out of bounds and backhanded it back towards the basket. And Vecchiola right there. McDonald.
Yep, McDonald gets his 8th point of the game. We're going back and forth here, 24-22.
Suddenly the offense is heated up.
It has. 6:20 to go here in the third. Martin trying to find Vecchiola, throws it out of bounds. It'll go back to PT.
Well, if anything, the Mustangs have to feel a little more confident offensively. All of a sudden, they feel like they're a little bit more in sync, getting some better looks.
Warriors with it now, down by 2. Boss, he is going to throw it out of bounds, and it goes to the Mustangs, I think. Yes, wait, the officials are going to huddle up.
The official from underneath the basket changes the call.
Oh, yeah, I said it was tipped, so it's going to stay with PT. So PT inbounds. Boss with it right side. Now Leonard at the top of the key goes over to the left side to Mastro. They go back and forth now. Mastro into Feldman. Shot up off the rim, and then there's going to be a foul there on the missed shot.
It's on Vecchiola. That's his 3rd.
It is.
Gateway actually scored a couple points, and they're up 14-11 now with 5:31 left in the third.
Franklin Regional's up 36-25 on Uniontown. Latrobe 29, Albert Gallatin 19. Feldman misses the first.
Vecchiola not happy. He's complaining, but he's got to go sit down for 3 fouls.
Feldman gets the roll on the second. He is 69% from the line. He's got 7 points, 24-23. Laurel Highlands by 1. 5:43 to go in the third. Burton with it, right wing, waits for Smith. Smith can't drive, has to hand it back to Martin. Martin, going inside to Burton, throws it right into the hands of Leonard.
Well, it was a pretty good look, and it just went through the hands of Burton.
Now at the other end, Feldman point blank shot, can't get it. Burton rips down the rebound. And Burton's been a force inside tonight, Steve.
And he picked up that first foul in the first possession, but he's been pretty good so far. They haven't been calling anything.
No, that just fell right out of Martin's hands. Feldman to Mastro. Missed the shot, but Feldman there. He missed a point-blank shot. 2 point-blank shots missed. Burton to Packrone. No foul. It's out of bounds, and it's going back.
How could there not be a foul? I don't understand what these officials are looking at. I mean, I really don't understand it. He got hammered. Coach Smith letting the official hear about it, and so's the crowd.
But we play on here. It's Penn Trafford's ball. 4:40 to go in the third. A 1-point advantage for the Mustangs. Boss and Leonard go back and forth. Leonard into McDonald along the baseline. No foul there.
Yeah, that could have been a foul on Burton, and they're just letting him play.
Yep. Smith with it now. Stops, pops. Good. And a foul.
Yeah. It's a 2-pointer.
Yep.
And there's they're going to call a technical on Martin maybe after the play. Or are they warning him? Who'd they call the foul on?
The foul was on 23. That was McDonald. Well, there is a technical here.
So, technical on 3 green and 1 white, I believe, is what he said.
So, Mastro.
Yeah, they didn't post anything yet, but that's, of course, we're unofficial.
Yep.
So, all that stuff they let go, and then they call 2 kids chirping at each other. Officials are losing control of this one.
So first is Smith. This is for the 3-point play attempt after the basket. And he makes that. And it is a 27-23 advantage for the Mustangs.
You know, Coach Smith is screaming at Craig Mankins, the official. And you're not going to win that battle if you're Coach Smith. It's going to probably, you watch to see some fouls go against you here all of a sudden. And that's a quick one on
Smith. Yep. So that's team foul 3 and Smith second.
A little chippy out there, isn't it?
It is. PT ball, and they're down by 4. Leonard and Mastro go back and forth. Now over to Boss on the right wing. Top of the key, Leonard for 3. Too strong, tip, and into the hands of McDonald. He gets it back over Mastro deep in the corner for a 3. And he converts it. He's got 5. And it is 27-26. Mustangs by 1. 3:30 to go here in the third. Martin with it in the lane. Goes back out to Smith on the left elbow. And he'll pull it out. Smith drives in, stops, pops along the left baseline. Caden Smith's got 7 in the quarter, 12 for the game. 29-26 LH. Mastro hands it to Boss. Leonard with it now, sets things up for PT. Boss on the right wing, back to Leonard. Back over to Mastro, and they go back to the left side. Mastro and Leonard go back and forth. Inside to McDonald, spinning.
He's tough to stop
He
down there.
is. Little reverse there. He's into double figures with 10, 29-28. LH by 1. 2:31 left. Foul line shot for Smith, no good. Tip back up, no good. And Packrone comes out of there with it. Gets it off to Revac, and now they're going to call a foul here. Be the third on Penn Trafford.
So number 3.
That's Mastro, his second. Inbound here for the Mustangs. Smith dumps it into Burton, back to Smith. Now Martin at the top of the key. Has it poked away. Mastro pokes it away, picks it loose up off the floor. Mastro the whole way to the other end, he'll be fouled.
So I don't know how that can't be a foul on Martin. Somebody, I mean, Was it Feldman out there just absolutely mauled him? Feldman's not in the game, but it was somebody, one of their, I think it was 13 maybe, Stagno, but they just mauled him.
That foul was on Revac, his first. Foul line first is no good for Mastro. He's 77% at the line.
Gateway's got a 2-point lead with almost at the end of the third quarter. It's only 17-15.
Second is good for Mastro. We are tied at 29 here. Uniontown's fought back. They're down 40-37 in the third. And Latrobe 37-20 over Albert Gallatin. That's in the second quarter.
See, they call that on Boss now. That's going to drive you crazy for either coach. But Doug Kelly, all the contact they have, and then he just put his hands on. There's another foul
on Boss again.
Yeah, now that one he pushed him and shoved him down. But the one before that, he just had his hand on his back a little bit, and they call a touch foul. After all the stuff that they let go, I just don't understand what these officials are looking at. And that's going to be it's only the second foul. That should be the third foul.
That's what I thought too.
There it is.
There it is, okay. So at the line is Caden Smith, makes the first foul shot. He's 80% from the line.
And Gateway is up by just one now, 18-17, late in the third.
And our scoreboard again is brought to you by Mauser's Tire. Need tread this winter. Don't let the winter weather slow you down. Visit Mauser's Tire today. Smith makes both foul shots. 31-29, LH with 1:55 to go in the third. Pass inside Ponko. He throws it away. Martin. Here comes Martin now. Martin with it. Now Smith near center. Smith looking. Burton right side. Over to Revac. Nothing there. Revac dumps it back out to Crouch. Now Smith on the left side. Smith. Nothing inside. Penn Trafford defense been tough all night. Smith along the baseline, throws it to Martin. Somehow regains it, and he draws a foul in there. Nice job by Martin to stay with that.
So number 3, that's Mastro. That should be his third. So the fouls are starting to pile up on the Warriors. And this is where, as a coach, it drives you crazy because for 3 quarters, or basically for, the 2.5 quarters, they were letting everything go, not calling a thing. And all of a sudden now, he goes in there, and that was probably a foul under normal circumstances, but not the way they've been calling them tonight.
So Martin missed the first. He's an 81% foul shooter. See if he can convert the second here. And he does. So he has 4. And we have a 32-29 lead for LH. 1:14 to go in the third. And the Warriors bring it up now. Dubiak. Him and Ponko go back and forth. There's the entry pass to Feldman. Feldman inside, off the window, falls off the front rim for Brown.
Wow. It looked like it went off Revac, didn't it?
It did. LH catches a break there.
Yeah.
They'll take it. They're leading 32-29. They have the ball, 57.8 to go here in the third. Quickly ahead is Smith. Smith. And going to get an offensive foul on Smith.
There was no position established. That is horrific. But these officials are just, all of a sudden, they forgot what the rules were, it seems like.
That's the third on Smith. Both teams, team fouls at 5. Now Penn Trafford with it. With 40 seconds left, can hold for the final shot here. Ponko with it, left side. Dribbling around there is Brown, and he's going to throw it away. And now Laurel Highlands with 30 seconds can get the final shot here.
Just exhausting for these guys. It's just exhausting to watch it, isn't it? These guys are working so hard.
And John Smith's going to call a short timeout here with 24.2 to go, and the Mustangs leading 32-29. We'll step away as well for a 30 on our C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
Back here at Laurel Highlands High School, 24.2 to go in the third. Laurel Highlands 32 and Penn Trafford 29. It is Laurel Highlands ball after their timeout. Martin gets it into Smith.
Well, they're coming out in the zone now all of a sudden to maybe match up a little bit. They're extending out on Smith, but
Packroom back to Smith on the right side, down to 8 seconds. Smith dribbling around, trying to get into the lane. Floater from the lane, good for Caden Smith.
He's good at those.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's Laurel Highlands 34, Penn Trafford 29. Coming back with the fourth on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowls Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowlsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Back here at Laurel Highlands High School, getting ready for the fourth quarter, 34-29, Laurel Highlands over Penn Trafford. TJ DeStefano, Steve Suprick with you. Carl Childs behind the camera on our WMBS Facebook page. And it's brought to you by Ford of Uniontown and M&R Transit. Other scores, we have Gateway and McKeesport in the fourth, tied at 18. Franklin Regional 46, Uniontown 43. That's in the fourth. And Latrobe 42, Albert Gallatin 27 as they are going to halftime. Here we start quarter number 4. Going to be kicked out. It'll stay with LH. Those scores were brought to you by Mauser's Tire. Don't let the winter weather slow you down. Call Mauser's Tire today, 724-245-2410. Laurel Highlands with it. Martin. Wide open Packrow, nice pass, and Revac finishes it. First points for Damon Revac.
Yeah, good job by Revac not to dribble the ball, just lay it in. Didn't waste any time there. That was an easy bucket for the Mustangs. They needed that.
They did. Clang off the front rim by Mastro. McDonald saves it in, but into the hands of Burton. He was double teamed, got it back to Smith though. Smith. Back to Packrow. Now Smith.
Shoot that.
He thought about it. Now he drives the whole way in. Oh, and it falls off. Tip up by Burton. No good. And McDonald gets the rebound. Here comes Feldman. Three ball is good from the left wing. That is Dubiak. His first points of the game.
Huge.
36-32. Mustangs by 4. Knocked away from Smith. On the sideline and stays with Laurel Highlands. Knocked out by Dubiak.
Caden Smith was fortunate there. I actually think he just lost that ball. I don't know if it was tipped or not, but he is exhausted. Look, he does not even go in. Oh, that's a foul. That's going to be a foul on Martin.
Yep.
Just good defense there by Mastro. Martin pushed him.
He did.
Yeah. And Martin's going to be careful. He's going to get in. He's talking to the official. Another technical.
Yep.
That's his second foul because the technical was the first one.
Six. Oh, go ahead, Steve.
Coach Smith may need a timeout just to settle things down a little bit because these guys are chirping and complaining.
Gotta watch. 6:34 to go. 4-point lead for the Mustangs. It's Penn Trafford ball. Mastro. Here's the entry to Feldman. Kicked off of a foot inside.
That was a break there.
Yep.
He threw it off his foot. He didn't kicking motion, but that was normally you see that called as a kick.
Yep.
And Coach from Penn Trafford is, look at this. That's going to be a jump ball. Oh, my goodness. That is unbelievable. These guys are
now they're going to
some of the worst officiating we've seen all year. I mean, that was terrible. I think they're going to call a foul on Penn Trafford. Now that's going to make Doug Kelly go crazy, but he's actually pretty calm about it. He realized it was probably a foul. I don't know how they didn't see that the first time, but
it was on Dubiak.
Yeah.
So Martin now with it. LH makes it from along the left baseline.
Yeah, we talk about it all the time. Those little 6'8" footers are difficult for those high school kids, but Martin seems to be the best one at it for the Mustangs.
Yep. Oh, there's McDonald missing. Comes back out. Now back inside to Mastro. Nothing there. 3-ball, good. From the left side, that was Trent Brown, his first points. 2 big threes in this quarter by Dubiak and Brown for Penn Trafford. They're down 3, 38-35. Now at the other end, goes back to Penn Trafford. Last off Laurel Highlands.
And Smith getting frustrated. He is going. He needs some help, but he's going a little out of control. And he just dribbled that one out of bounds, and it was a pretty good job there. And Penn Trafford's going to call timeout.
Yep, with 5:34 to go. And the Mustangs lead 38-35. We are back after this here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Back here at Laurel Highlands High School, 5:34 to go. It's Laurel Highlands 38 and Penn Trafford 35. PT has the ball after the timeout.
Gateway up 22-21, 3:42 left. So a low-scoring game up there in Monroeville.
Franklin Regional 52, Uniontown 45. That's over on WMBS and our YouTube page. McDonald, little finger roll there. He's got 12, and it's 38-37. Laurel Highlands by 1.
Surprised they backed off the full court pressure on bringing the ball up because he was having some problems.
Martin with it now. Now Packrone at center. Packrone loses the ball. Driving lane, missing at the other end. On the first shot was Brown.
It was Feldman. Was that Feldman that put it back in?
I think so, and it was. Yep, that's his 9th point. And now Penn Trafford in front by 1, 39-38. Smith inside to Vecchiola, nothing there. Back out to Martin. Nice ball moving inside. Vecchiola gets it in 1.
I was getting ready to say that Mustangs just look a little out of sorts on offense. It was a helter-skelter ball flipping around, and like a hot potato, they couldn't grab it, but somehow, some way, they got it into Vecchiola, and the foul goes on McDonald.
And Vecchiola gets the foul shot.
That was not the prettiest offensive scheme you ever saw, but it worked.
It did. 41-39, LH with 4:13 to go. Penn Trafford into McDonald now in the lane. Knocks a man over. There it is.
That was a good
foul.
Good job by Burton. Sorry, TJ.
No, you're fine.
But Burton's doing a good job. He just held his ground, and then he felt the shoulder come at him, and he flopped a little bit. But he got the call.
He did. That's the 3rd on McDonald. 3rd team foul on Penn Trafford. 4 minutes left. LH 41, Penn Trafford 39. The Mustangs need a win here. They want to keep their playoff hopes alive. Smith to Martin. As we mentioned, Penn Trafford already in, and there's a foul here. That basket won't count.
You know,
4th foul on Penn Trafford.
If they were calling this like a normal game, I think we would have been in the JV teams by now, because everybody would have fouled out.
Laurel Highlands with it now. 41-39, Burton with it in the lane. Packrone right side. Packrone dribbles around to the lane. Now Martin, he comes to the lane, puts it up and good. That is 8 for Martin. 43-39, Mustangs. 3:20 left. Feldman with it now. Here's the chance for defense.
Yeah, the crowd is into it.
McDonald inside, can't get it to go, had the rebound, lost it. Wow. Burton bounced around in there 3 or 4 times. Burton came out of there with it. Here we go, Smith, under 3 to go. Smith to Martin.
Oh,
3 ball, good!
Oh no, yes! Too early of a shot there, but he made it.
He did. And Penn Trafford takes a timeout with 2:50 to go. 46-39, Laurel Highlands. Back with more on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering UPA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Back here at Laurel Highlands High School, 2:50 to go. Laurel Highlands 46 and Penn Trafford 39.
And Gateway is now down by 1, 23-22 with a minute 42 left. What did they do? They found they took the air out of the basketball, didn't they?
They must have. That is a really low-scoring game. Penn Trafford here with the ball. 2:40 left. Whistle and foul away from the ball here.
On Smith. Didn't see it, but the official said he grabbed him.
That's his 4th. Team's 2nd. PT with it here. Down 46-37. Pass inside to Feldman. All glass there. McDonald rushed in there, couldn't get it. Feldman has it, saves it in. 3 ball, good from the corner. Wow. Brown again, he's got 2 here in the quarter. 46-42. We have a final. Franklin Regional beat Uniontown 55-48.
And that's the 5th foul. That's going to put Smith on the line. Is that the 4th foul on Boss? And Gateway still down 1 with 1:28 left. So the Mustangs need some help now.
They do. In the other game, Latrobe's up 46-30 on Albert Gallatin. That's in the 3rd. Smith gets the first foul shot. It's his 17th point, 47-42. Laurel Highlands by 5. Second for Smith is good. He has 18. 48-42. We're under 2 minutes now. Feldman. 3 ball. Watch out. Brown. He is on fire from over there. I think he's made all 3 of his threes from that same spot, Steve.
Yeah.
48-45. Mustangs by 3. 1:40 to go.
Now if they knew better, they would foul Martin.
Now Smith pulls it out. Try to wind a little clock here. 1:30 left. Smith at center, just dribbling around, trying to get away from 2 defenders. And a timeout for Laurel Highlands with 1:22 to go. And the Mustangs lead 48-42. We'll step aside and be back in 30 on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
Back here at Laurel Highlands High School, 1:22 to go. Mustangs lead the Warriors 48-45. McKeesport is up by 1, 25-24. They have 39 seconds left in that game.
Now the hard part about this is you call a timeout and you're going to have to get the ball in bounds, and they've shown that they can really pressure the basketball.
Martin's going to be the trigger man. Looking to get it in, gets it into Burton. Now back to Martin. They go to double him. Tries to dribble out of it. And they call a jump ball, and it goes back to Penn Trafford.
Why does he try to dribble through that? I just don't get it.
McDonald and Dubiak back in for PT. They're down by 3. 1:15 to go.
Somebody better guard Brown in the corner.
That spot over there on the left side, he's made all his threes from that same spot. He's not over there now, though. Dubiak, now there's Feldman with it on the left side. Feldman tries to drive in. He's trapped. He throws it up off the front rim, gets his own rebound. Back up, missed it. McDonald the rebound. He tries to go back up and is fouled. 3rd foul on Laurel Highlands here. Under a minute now. The foul was on Vecchiola. That's his 4th.
Yeah.
At the line is McDonald, 69%. He made 2 shots back in the first quarter. He gets this first one. .6 to go, 48-46. Missed the second. Burton gets the rebound. 50 seconds left. Pacarone inside Vecchiola. Goes
Gave him a
out.
timeout.
They got a timeout. And we will take one as well. We also, on this timeout, will take a 30. We've now joined the radio side here for the final 38.5. So we'll pause and be back in 30 on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
And back here at Laurel Highlands High School, Laurel Highlands 48 and Penn Trafford 46. TJ DeStefano, Steve Suprick with you, and Carl Childs behind the camera on our WMBS Facebook page as we welcome everybody in on the radio side that heard Franklin Regional defeat Uniontown 55-48. Been a good game here tonight for sure, Steve. We're going to have a foul here on...
No, it's not a foul. They're going to call a timeout. Okay. So what happened, Vecchiola was going out to catch the inbounds pass, and he got shoved, but he fell down, and the ball landed right in his stomach, and he couldn't get up because that'll be a travel, so he called a timeout again, and why not? You don't want to give the ball back to him now, and even though you only have one left, but that was a good timeout, 2 in a row from Vecchiola. And Gateway loses to McKeesport, 26-24. How about that? So that's going to knock the Mustangs out of the playoffs, I believe.
Because they lost, they lost both games to to McKeesport during the season.
Yeah, that's a shame.
So we have our final. After the timeout, it's going to be, we have 36.3 to go. Mustang ball, they're up by 2 right now, 48-46. Comes into Vecchiola, now Smith with it. Smith to Vecchiola. Going long to Martin, goes up, gets it, and he wisely throws it off one of the Penn Trafford players.
Yeah, that was a good job by Martin to save that one. And they're going to bring Revac in now for a little more height on some of those high lobbing passes out of desperation.
Martin gets it into Burton, and they'll foul Burton with 24.7 to go. So Burton will go to the line. He has 4 points. First trip to the line for him. He is a 68% free throw shooter. And the first is good. 49-46 makes this one. It'll be a 2-possession game.
And they're still huddling up there at Gateway, so I don't know if the clock is wrong or what, but I don't know if it's official yet, but it sure looks, the clock says 0.
Missed the second at Burton. We got 20 seconds left here. Mastro with it now to Feldman. Into McDonald, puts it up and in. McDonald, he's got 15 and a timeout with 13.7 to go. And we'll take a break as well here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Hello, this is Gary Frankhauser of the law firm of Davis & Davis. One of the most important investments that one can make is the purchase of their home. We at Davis & Davis have vast experience in handling all aspects of these transactions, including the review of contracts, the title examinations, and finalizing all aspects of the closing process to make sure our clients have a smooth and hassle-free experience. If you'd like our help in these transactions, please contact us at Davis & Davis, 724-437-2799.
And back here at Laurel Highlands, final 13.7. Mustangs by 1, 49-48. It is Laurel Highlands ball. Martin gets it in to Smith. Back to Martin. Final 10 seconds. Martin ahead.
Stop in the corner.
Now a foul.
He got across half court. He could have kept dribbling. He stops in the corner, puts himself in harm's way, but he got away with it. And it's a final. Gateway loses
26-24.
That's hard to believe.
It is. Martin makes the first foul shot. 50-48. 7 seconds left in this one. Martin's second is good. 51-48, 7 seconds to go. Mastro to Dubiak. Gonna throw up a three off the rim, and that's gonna do it as Laurel Highlands wins it 51-48 over Penn Trafford. So the Mustangs, they go to 7-7 in the section, 13-8 overall. And Penn Trafford is now 8-6 in the section and 11 overall. But again, McKeesport was a winner tonight, 26-24 over Gateway.
Yep. So that's, of course, we're not in charge of that, but that's from what we were told. That's going to be not the best scenario for the Mustangs.
So we'll take a break. We'll be back with our post-game show here as we wrap up the Mustangs' 51-48 win over Penn Trafford on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night here on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
Uniontown Dental Associates, led by Doctors Jonathan Krisner, Jennifer Haar, Jocelyn Belitsky, and Dr. Kareem Shahama, offers a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are a convenient solution for those needing immediate care, and one of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth with implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike or phone 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates, where your smile is their priority. Fallen in love with a house? Head over heels for a home plan? Take the plunge. Apply for a mortgage loan with First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. Feeling commitment shy? Complete a mortgage pre-qualification. It's simple. 100% online and you'll get a personalized answer within 1 business day. Then save the date for a move-in day or groundbreaking and put a key ring on it. Apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 458729.
All right, back here at Laurel Highlands High School as we get ready to wrap things up. Laurel Highlands 51-48 winner over Penn Trafford. And our post-game show is brought to you by Davis & Davis, attorneys at law helping local people with their legal matters since 1976. Regardless of your legal problem, Davis & Davis promises you personalized, friendly hometown service. And our post-game stats, they are courtesy of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Steve?
Okay, for Penn Trafford, Tyler Boss finishes with 4 points, Leonard with 2, Mastro with 6, Brown off the bench with 3 3-pointers in that fourth quarter to keep the Warriors alive, and he finishes with 9, Dubiak with 3, McDonald with 15 and Feldman with 9. They scored 14 in the first, just 4 in the second, 18 at the half, 11 in the third, and 19 in the fourth, 48 for the ball game. For the Mustangs, Luke Martin with 13 points tonight. Caden Smith with 18. Jude Packeron with 8. Ryan Revac, the freshman, with 2. Vecchiola with 5 and Burton with 5. They scored 12 in the first, 8 in the second, 20 at the half, 14 in the third, and 17 in the fourth for a 51-48 victory. And TJ, that was a hard-fought game, and they scrapped and clawed and got out of here with a win. And too bad that Gateway couldn't hold up their end of the bargain, but the Mustangs should be proud of the way they played for sure.
Definitely. And those post-game stats, courtesy of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Final thoughts, Steve, as we wrap things up here tonight.
Well, I thought the Mustangs played some pretty darn good basketball this year. I thought this game was hard fought. It felt like Penn Trafford had the upper hand. They just seemed like they were scoring easier with those points down low, but the Mustangs somehow scrapped and clawed, and they found themselves with a 4 or 5 point lead there in the third, toward the end of the fourth, and they were able to hold on, and so that was just a scrappy victory. And for the season, the Mustangs, I really think Coach Smith doing a great job with these kids to run a nice offense. We talked about it earlier. It's a different guy every night scoring the points, and you just never know who's going to get the big bucket. They got big buckets from Martin. They got some big buckets from Pacron in the first half to keep them alive. And then Smith had some big buckets, had a great third quarter. And the fourth quarter, it was Luke Martin that did most of the damage. So the Mustangs just kind of spreading it around, and they did a good job. And Coach Smith, again, hats off to him. He did a fantastic job this year. The Mustangs run a pretty nice, tight little offense.
They do, and if you look at it, Steve, they only lose 2 players, Luke Martin and Sevi Vecchiola, so all these guys are going to be back next year.
Yeah, and you got, Revac will be, he'll be a sophomore, and he's already, 6'5" or 6'4".
Mm-hmm.
You might, get a little stronger, and, so they're going to have some good players. Their JV team, we watched their JV teams before the varsity games, and they got some nice players.
They do.
So I think things are positive for the Mustangs. Again, it's just a shame. We're not sure for positive that they're not getting the playoffs, but it doesn't look like that because of the Gateway score. But we got to hear it from the WPIAL first. But either way, Mustangs should be proud of the way they played.
Definitely. So the Mustangs win it 51-48, 7-7's their section record, 13-8 overall. Penn Trafford, they finish 11-11 and an 8-6 section mark. Steve, good to work with you again here tonight.
TJ, was fun as always, and our man Carl's down there getting the score hub up, but it was a lot of fun. This could be the last game of the year. I don't know if like I said, if both teams don't make the playoffs, that's it. But it was a lot of fun, and hopefully one of these guys will get in the playoffs and we'll get to do some more games.
Yes, I agree. So, again, we want to thank everybody here tonight. We want to thank our video stream sponsors here on Facebook, Ford of Uniontown and M&R Transit. We want to thank Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios, Carl Childs behind the camera. And for Steve Suprick, I'm TJ DeStefano. Our final score tonight, Laurel Highlands 51 and Penn Trafford 48. You've been listening to high school basketball here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live. Good night, everybody.